We have a lineup here of the top contenders of new motorcycles launched in the country. There have been over 20 new bikes this year, and these are what we think are the top models. Starting with the 390 Adventure X. It is the more road biased machine, but it is fantastic value for money, full of features, strong performance, strong contender. Then we have the Yamaha XSR 155, long overdue, but a very relevant motorcycle for our market with R15 chassis and engine, but lovely neo-retro styling. Over here, we have Honda entering the premium 125cc space. This goes up against things like the Raider, the Extreme 125R, lots of bikes sold in that space, and Honda hopes to sell lots of these. Then we have the big Apache RTX, not the biggest engine here, but definitely one of the biggest looking motorcycles here. Feature-packed, 300cc performance, and a very tempting price. Strong contender again. Let's move further to the back where we have an ultraviolet electric motorcycle. This is the X47 based on the F77 platform. By far the most comfortable ultraviolet yet, and with some very innovative features. First on an Indian bike with things like blind spot warning, useful stuff. Over here, we have the Naked RS457, the bike we had last year. This is the 210 457, has one of the best engines in the business. In fact, this is the only bike that I want to give you a sound check on because, in my opinion, this is probably the best sounding engine made in India at the moment. That alone is one of the reasons to buy this bike, but there are many more. Here we have the X-Pulse 210, replaces the X-Pulse 200. That still continues on sale, but this takes it up a segment in terms of performance, features, design. Very impressive motorcycle. Moving to the back, KLX 230, but this one is made in India, and that has brought the price down all the way to 1.8 lakh rupees. It is a genuine dual sport motorcycle, just 139 kilos. Very simple bike, simple fun, but lots of fun. Here, Classic 650. It's not the only 650 this year, but it is Royal Enfield classic styling with that lovely 650cc engine, and that was a combination that lots of people were waiting for a long time. Then we have the Duke 160. Now this is the smallest KTM in the lineup, and it has been born to take on the Yamaha MT-15, the XSR 15, that sort of segment where there's a lot of sales. KTM wanted a bite of that pie. So this replaces the Duke 125, and it is an improvement, but also changes the character of KTM slightly. Less of a KTM feeling motorcycle, but a good, impressive motorcycle nonetheless. And finally, we have the Enduro R. Now this is the third 390 KTM that we've had in India this year. It is based on the ADV platform, but smaller fuel tank, taller seat, more of a focus towards off-road riding, but also does quite well on the road. It is a fun motorcycle.